Namaste, angels. I'm here to do the reading for Thursday, May 18th. Today's Wednesday, May 17th, that day that came up really, really awesome in the cards. And a lot of you telling me that you are hearing from your divine masculines, that they're basically chasing you down. They're the chaser right now, which is awesome. I got news on some of the other stuff too. I've heard from some of you with your white buffalo. As always, my condolences to you and your family. Some of you who do have parents that are convalescing for one reason or another. One of my regular viewers out there, Claire, had commented that her father is recovering from a stroke, so prayers with her and her family. But the good stuff too is coming true, you know, which is really, really awesome. And today must be a day for like the losers to try it, because somebody tried it with me. I always just crack up. And I had posted on Facebook what occurred with me, and then there was some responses that, you know, other people were being tried this morning. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're jealous of all the good things that are coming to us in this day, these other people. But somebody reported my Facebook page, not my fan page, but my friend's page. So I have like the fan page that has like 5,100 people on it, and then I have a friend page where I have like 400 friends or something. Somebody reported that one and said that my name wasn't Queen of Swords. I don't know what part of trademark is not getting through to people, but anybody who's confused about what my name is legally, Google the definition of trademark, okay? The name is trademarked, a bunch of other stuff I have trademarked. I got trademarks, I got copyrights. I've been very clear about this, so I'm not sure what that was about, but it was immediately reversed. Because like Facebook, I woke up and Facebook, I guess, had like turned my page off or blocked me or whatever. I had to go through this name thing first, and it's like as soon as I answered, they took it off. It was so stupid. Anywho, let's get to the day's events. In the year 1291, Mamluk Sultan Al-Ashraf Khalil and his forces take the last Christian stronghold of Acre. So this is a place, Acre, A-C-R-E with a capital A. 1804, which is 1304, 1111, Napoleon Bonaparte proclaimed Emperor of France by the French Senate. 1896, Kodynka, K-H-O-D-Y-N-K-A, tragedy. A mass panic on Kodynka Field in Moscow during the festivities of the coronation of Russian Tsar Nicholas II results in the deaths of 1,389 people. 1974, India becomes the sixth nation to explode an atomic bomb. 2009 or 11, Sri Lankan Civil War. The LTTE are defeated by the Sri Lankan government, ending almost 26 years of fighting between the two sides. Did you know Dracula by Irish author Bram Stoker is published by Archibald Constable and Company in London on this day, May 18th, in the year 1897. Famous birthdays: Nicholas II, Frank Capra, John Paul II, Reggie Jackson, Yun Fat Chow, and Tina Fey. Famous weddings: 1152, Eleanor of Aquitaine marries Henri of Anjou, handling the future King Henry II of England most of France, allowing future kings of England to claim France for centuries thereafter. 1514, Francis, Duke of Valois, later Francis I, marries Claude, Duchess of Brittany. 1964, guitarist Richie Blackmore, 19, weds Margaret Volkmar. 1996, NFL Buffalo Bills quarterback Jim Kelly, 36, weds former marketing director Jim Wagner, 27. Jill Wagner, 27, at Christopher's Catholic Church in suburban Buffalo. 1996, As the World Turns actor Sean Christian, 30, weds personal trainer Deborah Quinn in Gun Lake, Michigan. Famous divorces. 1989, Lisa Strawberry files for divorce from Daryl. So, of course, Daryl Strawberry of baseball they were talking about there. Famous deaths. Jeanette Rankin and Elizabeth Montgomery, who was the mother, Samantha, on the show Bewitched. Elizabeth Montgomery was American and an actress. She's famous because she was a film and TV actress with several Emmy nominations to her credit, but best remembered for playing the witch with the twitchy nose, Samantha, in Bewitched. She was born on April 15th in 1933 and was an Aries from Los Angeles, California, USA. She died on May 18th in 1995 at the age of 62 of colorectal cancer. Jeanette Rankin was American and the first woman elected to Congress. The first woman elected in the U.S., they said in U.S., it doesn't sound right to me, in U.S. Congress, and helped pass the 19th Amendment, which gave women the right to vote. She was born on June 11th in the year 1880 and was a Gemini from Missoula, Montana, USA. She died on May 18th in the year 1973 at the age of 92 of natural causes. Going up to the birthdays, well, there's one new May in history tidbit. President falls from grace. Paul Deschanel, Deschanel, had the makings of a fine president of France until a series of bizarre incidents culminated in him falling out of the window of a moving train. This happened on May 23rd in 1920, for anybody who wants to look it up further. Now the birthdays, beginning with Tina Fey. She's American and an actress and a writer. She's famous for Saturday Night Live and 30 Rock. She was born on May 18th in 1970 and is 47 years old, a Taurus from Upper Darby Township, Pennsylvania, USA. Yun Fat Chow is from Hong Kong. They have that as his nationality, Hong Kong. So I don't know if that's Hong Kongian or what would be the appropriate way to say that. Because as far as I know, Hong Kong is a place. Your nationality can't be Hong Kong. Anyway, he's an actor, and he's famous for his starring role in blockbuster films such as The Killer, Hard Boiled, and Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. He was born on May 18th in 1955 and is 62 years old, a Taurus from Llama Island, Hong Kong. Reggie Jackson, who was a player, as I recall, around the same time as Daryl Strawberry, is American and an MLB, Major League Baseball, right fielder. He played 21 seasons in the MLB for 5 different teams from 1967 through 1987. He was nicknamed Mr. October for his clutch hitting in the postseason with Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. He is perhaps the best remembered for hitting 3 consecutive home runs in the clinching game of the 1977 World Series. He was born on May 18th in 1946 and is 71 years old, a Taurus from Winecoat, Pennsylvania, USA. John Paul II. His full name was Carol Joseph Wojtyla. Let me spell that for you. Carol, Karol, Joseph, or Joseph, Jozef. Last name is Wojtyla. He was Polish and the 264th Pope, the second longest serving Pope and the first non-Italian for over 450 years. He held office from 1978 until his death in 2005. Polish-born, he supported the Solidarity movement in Poland and was influential for the fall of the Eastern Bloc. Bloc spelled B-L-O-C. As Pope, he visited 129 countries. He upheld Orthodox beliefs on issues such as sexuality and abortion, and improved relations with other faiths. So 264th Pope equals 111. He visited 129 countries equals 111. He was born on May 18th in the year 1920 equals 111 and was a tourist from Wadowice, Poland. He died on April 2nd in the year 2005 at the age of 84 equals 111. Frank Capra was an Italian-born American. Capra's family immigrated to the U.S. when he was only 5. Capra rose to become a self-made man and one of the most influential film directors of the 1930s and 40s. Some of Capra's most famous films include It Happened One Night in 1934, for which he won Best Director, You Can't Take It With You in 1938, and Mr. Smith Goes to Washington in 1939. However, today Capra is particularly remembered for It's a Wonderful Life in 1946, starring James Stewart, which is one of my most favorite movies ever. My children's father bought me one Christmas the like the special edition or whatever, because I'm like that geeky about it. I have to see It's a Wonderful Life every time it's on. Anyway, he was born on May 18th in the year 1897 and was a Taurus from Biscascino, Palermo, Italy. He died on September 3rd in the year 1991 at the age of 94 or 1304 or 1111. And lastly, Nicholas II was Russian and a Tsar, the last emperor of Russia, Grand Duke of Finland, and titular king of Poland. His disastrous reign saw Imperial Russia go from being one of the foremost great powers of the world to economic and military collapse. He was born on May 18th in the year 1868 and was a Taurus from St. Petersburg, Russia. He died on July 17th in 1918 at the age of 50 of assassination. They had to get him up out of there because he sucked. Okay, that was the last. Going to the dice, we are beginning with spend money, no, and a weekend away yet again. And speaking of the good things I've been seeing in the cards and the dice thus far, I heard from some of you that are going on nice weekends away too. One woman said she was going to Germany. I don't know how far that is from her. She may live near there, but still, to me, it was super exciting. Anyway, let's see what else we get. Spirit says message and email. So maybe an email message. He also says 29. He wants us to come into humanitarian partnership, be that friends, business relations, lovers, or a combination of those. He wants us in humanitarian partnership. 11. All right, going to the cards. I'm beginning with the Dreamer and Archangel Metatron, and perhaps something about a Virgo, because this card in this deck for me represents the signs of Gemini and Virgo, because it represents the planet Mercury, and Mercury rules those two signs. However, I shuffled this card opposite like a lot of the Earth cards for a while, and I was thinking something may be going on with particularly Virgo today. A leap of faith, follow your dreams. That leads to unexpected opportunities. Saw this one too. And this on the heels of message and email means you guys better get to communicating. Anybody that's like crossing their arms and stomping their feet, that, you know, I'm not calling her, I'm not calling him, cut it out. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things are happening at once. This is opposite the Dreamer, by the way, which is the Fool, and all about taking a leap of faith. So again, if you feel like I don't want to make a move, this is telling you to jump in, and it's a brand new path for you. It's not going to be the same old thing. The Fool is about embarking upon a brand new path. Eight of Fire now at the bottom. Opening to the Page of Fire, bringing us an opportunity. Outgoing, creative, confident, and mischievous is the Page of Fire. He's also a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. Pages bring us news. This is news. Something's happening at a fast pace. First, nothing at all was happening. All of a sudden, things are going. We got to keep up. Page of Fire now at the bottom. And opening to the Ace of Water, falling in love, or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, maybe even a new home. Ace of Water can be about, new home. And aces bring news of new beginnings. So on the heels of the Page of Fire, it can be a new beginning, a new opportunity in a relationship, in love, in new business, a new home, some sort of 29 humanitarian partnership, all that kind of stuff. Opening now to the King of Air, who's brilliant, impartial, professional, and diplomatic. He's also an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice and balance mental and emotional considerations. Page of Fire back. I'll go one more. Three of Earth, the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work. Be a team player. Three of Earth, all about, especially opposite the Page of Fire, an opportunity. Opportunity maybe to get a promotion or a new job that pays better, that's going to be better for you, more benefits or something like that. Because the Three of Earth is all about a promotion, a raise, a bonus, that your boss is wanting to give you, and your boss can be, like the boss in heaven. It can be God that's bestowing these gifts upon you. So you don't have to think about it in the 3D or in the literal sense, like, but I'm not up for a promotion. That has nothing to do with it. So with the Page of Fire coming with the opportunity, opposite the Three of Earth, this can certainly be the universe blessing you with a new job or something that's better than the one you currently have. Or maybe an opportunity to work for yourself instead, to be at home. So that's better, for you, a better situation, more comfortable, and it allows you to 29, all that kind of stuff. Page of Fire back. And it's the Nine of Earth. Enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, and successful self-employment. Overall energy is the Ten of Earth, a very happy family life. Security, finding magic in the little things in life. I suppose a Virgo could still be involved in all of this. Or maybe Metatron was just trying to say to me a new path that is abundant, a lucrative path, whether it's, again, love, monetary, material, or a combination of those. A new opportunity to jump into some 29, I think, is what he was trying to tell us about. The Ten of Earth, by the way, is all about like emotional and material fulfillment. It's a really, really awesome card. Happy family. So good relationships, good 29 surrounding you. Just really, really awesome. The masculine is renewal with Archangel Jeremiah. Review and evaluate, a favorable assessment of the facts. It's time to move in a new direction. Renewal is similar to the Three of Earth, at least as it relates to work. It's about your boss keeping a watchful eye on you, wanting to give you a promotion, a bonus, a raise, some sort of recognition that is beneficial to you. It's also an 11, obviously, like 29, this 20 here. And it's about, moving in a new direction, maybe starting a new path even, like the Fool dictates to us. In relationships, it's about coming to like a crossroad where it's a make or break moment in the relationship. We got to decide what we're doing from, like, where do we go from here? Now is the time. And in a general sense, it's about being judgmental. You know, it's pretty straightforward because yeah, renewal is judgment in the traditional tarot. And it's about, you know, not being judgmental of ourselves or others. Surrounded by the page of air, who's logical, honest, impulsive, and curious, challenging information, delays, or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. I'm not feeling all that from the page of air today. Actually, in the page of air is a youthful or young air sign, or somebody taking on those traits. So very likely a Gemini, because that is the youthful and or immature, quote unquote immature of the air signs. But the page of air it doesn't just bring challenging information. Like, this sounds upsetting. The page of air is quite intelligent, and the news that they're bringing you is something that can help you along your path, is what I'm feeling today from this card. Not so much challenging information, but information that's going to put you where you need to be. It's going to help you to, you know, align with what's right for you right now. In the masculine subconscious, it's the Knight of Water, who's emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, and contemplative, and was the overall energy the day before. Falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, maybe even an invitation to a social event. Feminine, the Two of Fire. This is all about 29. You've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. Two of Fire, of course, another 11 here for us. And it's opposite this one, the Judgment card. It's 11-11 here, mirroring one another. Two of Fire is the divine relationship card of the tarot. But it can also be with, it can also relate to business issues, business partnerships, to friends or like-minded business people coming together for some 29. They can certainly be about this divine love coming together. And opposite, again, or mirroring Judgment, I'm going to say for a good bit of us, that's exactly what it is. It's getting together with our divine partner to decide, what are we doing? Where do we go from here? What are our plans? You know, what are we thinking about? The masculine thus far, he's thinking about falling in love. Maybe even a wedding proposal. He also has to balance his emotions, keep himself, you know, calm, cool, and collected, as they say, and may even want to invite you out somewhere, perhaps to someone else's wedding is what's coming through. But it can be any kind of date or proposal, any kind of proposal too. I propose we do this together. And being here sort of at his root while he's crowned by Judgment, it can be, I propose we move forward, you know, in this love when we do come together for this meeting of the minds, and what is it that we're going to do? Where are we going from here? Now, the feminine is surrounded by the Four of Water. So for some, if a proposal has come forward, you know, it might not be the one we were expecting. We may have been looking for something lesser or greater or just different. This is what we got. So in order to not miss an opportunity altogether, and maybe that's why we need the Page of Air, we ladies, to make it clear to us what the situation is. Again, the Page of Air is intelligent and diplomatic, and they're gonna drop a truth bomb. They're gonna say things as they are. They're not gonna sugarcoat anything, but they're gonna bring you the information you need to make a wise decision. So the feminine, they can help you to not miss this opportunity here. Feminine subconscious, thinking about going left. Don't do it. Listen to the Page of Air. An unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. This is conflict that we, at least in my opinion, in part, even if it's not like maliciously, not intentionally, we bring this conflict or drama upon ourselves by some of our actions. So with this here being in the feminine subconscious, it's something that we're contemplating. Should I, whatever, and we know it's dumb as fuck, you know, okay? We know it's not a good idea. Don't do it. because it's going to mess up your opportunity. Crowning, it's the star with Archangel Jophiel. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. I think the star crowned the day before as well. This is the wish card of the major arcana, the yes card, the prayers answered, wishes granted. This is also all about email message or electronic messaging, electronic contact, at least in my opinion. This can be online dating. So two people can be coming together that way. Okay, with online dating. Maybe you're just meeting or something like that, or you're just getting back in touch. You're going to Skype, you're going to FaceTime, and it's been a while. For others, yeah, send that email message or a text or something to, you know, get the conversation going. You be the page of air. At the, boom. Wait a minute, the lovers crowned. I think the star was here or here. The lovers crowned yesterday. Now they're at the root. Archangel Raphael. Intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your options. You're in good health. So this crowning card represents the sign of Aquarius or other air signs, certainly Gemini, and could be Libra as well. And this card represents the sign of Gemini and can also be Aquarius or Libra as well. Or if you're like me, you are a Gemini sun with an Aquarius moon and a Leo rising, like all of my signs are here. That can be the case. At the heart of the matter, the Six of Water. This was the original card that was crowning. Okay, it's all coming back to me now. I clarified the Six of Water with the lovers. Okay, they're still sitting here together. Memories from your history or childhood. Issues regarding children and romanticizing the past. The Six of Water now crossing the Knight of Water. So definitely the Knight of Water wanting to propose something with regard to family, a child, or his soulmate, a past life relationship. And it's good news. It's not like, you know, it's not like we're not sure which way this thing is going to go. Even though Judgment sits here, even though the Page of Air sits here, and the Page of Air can be about, yes, challenging information. Maybe there is something difficult, a truth bomb that has to be dropped about family or a child. Maybe the fact that he has one. Maybe the fact that one isn't his. You know, maybe the truth bomb is being dropped on him. This isn't your child. That might allow him to go a different way. Or this is your child. That may figure into the decision, with Judgment crossing the Six of Water as well. But again, it's for thinking and seeing and feeling that for the most part, it's what we wanted, because this is, again, crowned by the star. So this is your prayers being answered in this regard. And this row right here in the middle is like prayers being answered that your love relationship, your romantic relationship with your soulmate is coming together to a fire style, divine, as long as you don't fuck it up. I mean, you can't mess it up completely, but you can cause yourself delay by causing yourself to miss an opportunity. So that's all we got to avoid. What we can and should have at the end of the day, for those of us that resonate with this, is the 10 of Earth. Okay, that very happy family life, financial security, and finding magic in the little things in life. This is counting our blessings, being thankful for every little thing that we have. When I picked this up, also up right behind it, not surprisingly, the Queen of Air, who's independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Objective decision making. So that comes in handy right here with the Judgment, the renewal. Clearing away all that no longer serves you. So any anger, any like that feeling of melancholy, let go of this. Any wanting to cause drama. Should I screw with him? Should I mess with his mind? Should I play games? Let go of that. Let go of this, you know, insecurity and, yeah, melancholy and drama. All that kind of stuff. Boredom with yourself, basically. Any delay or anything like that, let go of that. Any lies with regard to children, family, soulmate, let go of that. And then that's going to make all this and this come to pass in the way that you've been praying that it would. And not surprisingly, the Queen of Air is here because, again, The star is in Aquarius and a queen of air, as is the lovers, a Gemini, a queen of air. Next card is upright. Let's do this Four of Water. Seven of air. You see, now this is going to be here, sitting here atop this Five of air. You're going to cause yourself, if you follow through with whatever this drama, this manufactured drama that you're creating in your head, if you follow through with this, you're going to cause yourself to end up in a situation where you are not only missing an opportunity, but you're like distrusted, and you've stolen the opportunity from yourself, is what's going to happen. The next one's upright too. You could have this: a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. That's where we could be if we avoid the foolishness. And the next card is upside down. So we're only meant to see those. I'm going to go on to the romance cards, beginning with true love, which I think was the overall energy for the day before. This is the romance of a lifetime. Opening to separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Some of us did in fact come into separation. Some of us came into separation on May 10th, the day of the Scorpio full moon, where I said we would. Like, it would be opposite day. It would totally be topsy-turvy, and those that were together would separate, many of those, and many of those who were in separation would begin to come together. And that's what's been happening. So here we go with the separation again. However, separation doesn't have to manifest, and when it doesn't have to be negative, and it doesn't have to linger. You know, we don't have to keep that energy around. In some cases, we bring it about. We steal an opportunity for love and happiness away from ourselves by our actions. So again, we're avoiding that. True love is back. Opening to express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This can be the text, the email, the FaceTime, the Skype, some other means of communication if you like. And free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. I think, and at least for the feminine, this could be free your mind, right? Free yourself from like the prison and again, manufactured drama of your own mind. Express yourself is back. And reconciliation. Anytime I see separation and reconciliation in the same spread or together, it's a reminder to me to remind you guys of kind of what I was just saying, of how we don't have to manifest it. It's not even real. To begin with, we are never really separated. We're all, you know, especially divine partners, we're always connected, we're always together, and there are always opportunities to communicate with one another, even if not in person. But in this case, someone from your past is returning to your life in person. Express your love is back. I'm going to cut. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. The overall energy is heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Sometimes I decide at the last minute to put another card. Here atop the page of air, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So where there may be reservations, and again, with the need to make a decision of where we're going from here, basically the romance angels come through to say, follow your heart, pursue your passions, go for it. And that may be what the page of air, you know, tells you. Maybe I'm the page of air right this very minute. I'm not, necessarily young for some of you, but I'm definitely youthful and a Gemini. I could very well be the page of air who's bringing you that news that I was talking about in the beginning, that it's something that can help you to move forward in the decision you have to make and in the path that you're going to get on now. Here, atop the 4 of water that I clarified with the 7 of air and then the 10 of water, what you could have is you deserve love. You are lovable. So the romance angels want you to have that 10 of water. They don't want you to make the mistake of manifesting the negativity into your life either. Here, atop the 5 of air, if you're doing this to yourself, and you need to free your mind, go on that retreat. And this is the second day in a row that the feminine is showing up with retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world for some of us. Here at the heart of the matter, atop this 6 of water, it's the soulmate relationship. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So just as we thought, but now we got double confirmation, reconfirmation, clarification. Sitting here at the heart of the matter, atop the lovers, is true love and the soulmate card of the tarot, crowned by the star, which is, this is your prayers answered. The relationship that you dreamed of, that you wished for, that you prayed for, is coming together. If you don't get in your own way, basically. I'm going to go on to the Ascendant Master cards, beginning with Work Your Magic, says Saint Germain. And opening 2 crystals in Epona. This can be something with which we work, feminine, in order to free ourselves from ourselves, like the prison of our own minds. Speaking of the prison of our own minds, this is all coming on the day before Malcolm X's birthday. I think this could be a lead-in. Today's reading and the reading from the 17th could be leading into the 19th and the weekend, because again, there's a lot going on the weekend too. We have on 5/20 the end of the Mercury retrograde. Like, well, I mean, the Mercury already went direct, yes, but it exits even the shadow of the RX zone. It's completely gone out of our way after that. Also, the reading that I'm doing today is the day that Venus exits her RX zone, the 5/18. And so we have that going on. 5/18, 5/19, 5/20. 5/20 is also the first day of the Gemini sun. That's when the Gemini sun moves in. Maybe that's why the Queen of Air was sitting there underneath the 10 of Earth. We have that going on. And we have Mercury in Taurus when it exits the RX zone. So we have that going on to help us. So this is, like all the stuff we have to look forward to, all the really, really like blessed energy we have to look forward to over the weekend. 5/21 was something too. Now I can't remember what it was, because my mind just all of a sudden like switched gears from what I was talking about to Malcolm X's birthday and all this other stuff came out. All right, if it comes to me, I'll let you guys know too. Work Your Magic. Opening 2, Energy Healing with Merlin. So again, this is what I think the feminine needs to be working on. Not necessarily all of us, but those of us at least that are doing this to ourselves, which may be air signs, because air signs are good for that, or anybody taking on those kind of traits. Energy Healing is back, and opening 2, Peace Offering, White Buffalo Calf Woman, which I saw as I was shuffling too, and I'm like, oh boy, not again, no, because again, some of you have told me that you've lost loved ones and things. Well, I have to tell you again that yes, people die when I pull this card, and it apparently will be happening again. But on top of that, and on a happier note for this reading, this is about extending one another the olive branch. Okay, so we can do that. But we got to notice the colors of these 2 cards, very similar. We have to heal the energy within ourselves and then between us as well. And that could be coming into play because of the judgment or renewal here too. Energy Healing. And opening to Isis and Balance Career and Home Life. I think she's saying, like, she just wants us to get balance, period. Not necessarily career and home life. For some of us, that may, you know, be a factor. But I think she's saying, like, just get yourself healed. Use your crystals. You need to get balance, period, in general. And then together. And Archangel Michael says, you can do it. That was the same card to which I came yesterday. And this might have been the same overall energy. Right, and thought. So this could be writing that email, writing that text, or anything else. If you want to, you know, maybe again with the God box, we got to write down our worries, our cares, our dreams, our hopes, because that's working for us. These things are coming to fruition. I'm beginning with what crowned us from this deck the day before. And helped us to understand some things with regard to the soulmate card of the tarot that's here at the heart of the matter now, the Six of Water. Be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. And opening to indigo, the person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive and natural-born leader. Opening to parents. The divine truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you to heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. So any of this stuff that we bring with us from childhood, that's what the angels are talking about. Any of us who do have parents who are going through something right now, like those, you know, that I mentioned and, you know, for whom we pray, it's talking about that too. And it's talking about something I mentioned, I think, in the general with regard to the masculine, that there appeared to be like some parents, and I was feeling at the time, particularly mothers, I think, you know, that may have been trying to guide the masculine's decisions and things before. And really what they were doing was serving as a block because they didn't align with his heart choices. And I said, we got to be fair. Maybe like a page of air or a queen of air. We got to be fair with our parents and acknowledge that they are human beings. 3D. They're not like us. They don't align with our vibration. And consider that. So while we can't follow necessarily what they're advising, don't like punish them for it either. Because they can't, they don't have the ability to do any better than that, as, you know, with being limited to the 3D. The overall energy is yet again, be willing to forgive. And lastly, I'm going to get us some advice from these new oracle cards that I got. Hashtag fan mail. Thank you, loyal viewer, for the cards. They are Keepers of the Light oracle cards by Kyle Gray. And I've been having them here getting cleansed because, you know, they come, you don't know what could happen at the manufacturer or in transit or whatever. So when I receive them, I clean them. This is carnelian. Carnelian is a cleansing stone. It can clean all your other crystals. Like if you don't get to take them out. As a matter of fact, my gem store owner, the jewelry store to which I go, they are strict about telling you not to ever put your stones in water because it causes them to crack eventually. And we do see this, you know, even at the beach, you know, naturally, it does cause them to crack. We use carnelian instead to cleanse stones or to cleanse just about anything. Carnelian and obsidian are like Isis's two favorite stones. So this, again, is African carnelian. And this is rainbow obsidian. That's a little bit more unique and special than just being rainbow obsidian because it is several, possibly hundreds of hearts within a heart, within a heart, within a heart, naturally occurring. This is not a stone cut into the shape of a heart. This is Mother Nature made these hearts here. And I have 3 of them. I think that they're like the Trinity. I think that's why she wanted me to have them. Why she wanted me to have 3. But I've been using them to cleanse these new oracle cards. So this can go to the energy healing and stuff, just to show you guys some of the ways that I follow the advice and use energy healing. And with that, here they are, beginning with Mother Mary. Love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. Which reminds me that I actually shuffled peace offering opposite choose peace a couple times too. Opening 2. Green Tara, supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. Not move beyond limitation and trust, but move beyond limitation, period, and trust. Just to be clear, Mother Mary's back. Opening to Serapis Bay and Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. And I apologize for the color of this man. I didn't make these cards. You know, for anybody who's becoming annoyed by seeing him, this Egyptian that looks European. Not my fault. I feel you. I get it. Or, you know, could be saying the same thing about Mary for that matter. Serapis Bay is back. And opening to Saint Germain. Karma. Releasing. More. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. And make room for good energy. Everybody knows how much I love Saint Germain and his Divine Feminine Lady Portia. And I think actually this day, May 18th, is that an 8? Which would represent them for me. 8 and 11 do. So it's 5 and 9 is 5 and 1. Oh, it's a 6 equals love. Oh, okay. It's a 6 equals love. Ah, now I get it. Coming to hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts, not 5 of air. How perfect was that for this reading? Overall energy is Lady Venus. This is perfect too. I said just a few minutes ago, this is the last day that Venus is in her RX zone, 5/18/2017. Downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Okay, so to the masculine, from these Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. Kathumi, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Feminine, Lady Portia. I'm so excited. Divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Masculine, indigo. The person you're inquiring about, which I feel is yourself in most cases, is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural-born leader. You go, boy. Feminine, Archangel Raphael. The healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. So he's going to help you to get back to some wholeness here, and loving yourself and not feeling inadequate and not deserving of love. Archangel Raphael is here to support this with us. Masculine, nurture yourself, says Mother Mary. This is my do you card. That's what she means when she comes through with this card. You've been putting other people, perhaps children for some, with that 6 of water at the heart of the matter, ahead of yourself, living and or loving for others. Maybe parents, again, doing what your mom was guiding you to do. The relationship between a mother and her son is like no other. You know, I got a son too. I get it. But you got to move on to doing you and nurturing yourself, living and loving for you, says Mary. Feminine, mother, wife, sister, daughter. Speaking of that, there's a feminine energy with which you need to heal a relationship. And I think for the most part, that feminine energy is you. And again, Archangel Raphael is here to help you to do that. From the romance angels to the masculine, boom. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay, we're rectifying these situations. And lastly, feminine, you're going to find that it was all worth waiting for. Yeah, you would have had it happen sooner, but we weren't ready. We're still not necessarily ready. We got, you know, right now to heal ourselves and to get into this. Be ready. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I hope that you guys enjoy the daily. Namaste, angels.